Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time this video finds you, you are welcome. Here I will be showing you how this POS stroke application operates. So it's not just a POS stuck in a pharmacy, but it has got an extension of an application that a client can use to browse through your products. Then they can easily purchase online. This is our dashboard. So this is how it looks like when you log in. This is the first appearance you see, and it gives you that view of all the pages and the links, functions that you need. So I will run you through um, uh, the pages. I'll start with the farmer stock. So this is the platform that is storing all your products in one place. Everything will be stored here to give you the current quantity, the value of that product, and the total value of all the products that you have in the pharmacy. That's what this one will do. It has got other two functions where you can add products. Here you can do add products. This is adding one by one. So you can enter the details, you do the pricing from here, then you save your product. If you want to add details, add the details or descriptions of that product from there, then you save it. Then it will show here. The other one is the restock. This is a very important one because it allows you to add products in bulk, especially when you're from making orders. Of course, we have got to add one product because it is an add product, so I felt like adding that function. So you can still add a single product from here. You enter the details and save that product. You find it in the farmer stock. Now, these two, they work hand in hand. This is a template. It's an Excel. When you click on it, it will download the Excel that you can use to insert products in this POS. There's no way you can use a different template to come and insert a, your products in a different POS. So each POS has got its own template. That's if they have that extension. So how do we add these products? Just come and click download here. It will download. So here it comes. Then you open it. This is our Excel. Then I've added one example on how you're supposed to insert your products. You do the product name, strength, cost price, inserting price, quantity, category, barcode, and expiry dates. This is how you are going to uh, insert your data in this format, because this is what the database for this POS understand. That's how I've laid it out. Yes, so I've added one example, which is Panadol. Let me just change this. Let's use Azuma, azithromycin. Let's just make this change. Azuma, just change the barcode, maybe put 5 there. I'll leave the rest the way they are. Click save. You can even close it. Then we got a format from here. We've updated it. We've saved it in our the location where it's supposed to be. Now just click here on the bulk update. It will take you to the files. Then follow your product wherever you saved it. I left it here. So this is a product that I have updated. Then you do open. So it has added successfully and very quick. Now we check your farmer stock. We look at your products. You see, okay, here's an extension. So Azuma it has to be where is Azuma. Here is your Azuma. So that's how the restock work. This means that all the products that you added in that file will automatically be here. Yes. Then let's go to sell now page. The sell now page is pulling data from the farmer stock. So this is what you are selling. Let's sell our Azuma. When you start typing, so it's in real time. When you start typing, products will show up. So Azuma here, we can sell, let's sell three. If the person used cash, you click cash, you just choose from here. Let's use card. Print if the printer is connected, otherwise close if you don't want to print it. Then yes, what else can we sell? I've also seen broom there. You can sell broom. You can also sell azithromycin. I've seen it. It came. Yeah, so maybe we can do azithromycin too. Person used cash. We do complete transactions. Yes. Now look at what's happening to our today's transaction. So this is the next page we are going to. We are selling from here. Transactions are showing up from here. So these are the transactions that I've sold today. This page shows you transaction just within a day. After 24 hours, transactions will disappear, starting preparing for a new day. So when you start a new day, products will be stored here just for 24 hours. This is to allow you see what you sold on a day. So here to show you the total amount that you've sold, the total invoices, meaning it could be the total number of people. I think that's how we can describe it. But that's the total invoice. They have got an action button here. This will show you the actual transactions per invoice. How many percent did they? But everything will come back here in case you didn't print out the receipt, or maybe there is a query or anything. You can still verify from here. That is within 24 hours. So the invoice will still remain here. You can view from here. Yes, then you can download, print, or anything like that. Yeah, then you also have got the out of stock page. So products that have run out of stock, they'll be stored here. You can see there are 00 the quantities. Now there's one major function again here. All the products that have run out of stock, you can just simply download the file from here. So all the products will be stuck in your file. You don't have to start memorizing or writing one by one what ran out. You don't have to do that. Just come here, download it. Then this is the file. This is the file. Open that one. So this is the file. So you can see amoxil and the Lofnac P are the ones out of stock. So everything will come and show from here. So it's as simple as that. Then if you've bought, or if you want to go and buy, you can just update the quantities that you want. Or if you've already purchased, you just come and update the quantities. Of course, the barcodes may be different, and expiry dates. We can update these three. And even the prices, if there are changes, just update these. Then you save your file. After saving, you can import these same ones again. When you've saved, you can still go back to our farmer stock, do your restock. You remember you add your bulk update, because the format is the same as this one, the one we are using in out of stock. So it's the same. Then you can just update everything at once. Yes, let's see where this takes us. Yeah, so you can either, after downloading your update, use this button, will take you to the restock page. Then we have our expiry date, or expired products. This is where all the products will be listed. So you can page these per annum or annually. You After that is or depending with the interval that you're using to dispose of your product. So you can, after disposing, you can delete these products. This also can help you to, instead of writing the products or recording them one by one, you can just export it. Then you use it for disposing of your products. Yes. I'll skip these two. These are our last function, our last cards we'll look at because they're the ones connected to the application I talked about in the beginning. So let me look at these quick actions we have here. So this is a layby. In case you've got customers that are getting products on layby, you record the product, their details, the initial amount, the date from here. Then they'll be displayed from here. Now you have got two functions here. This is a toggle. When you click, since it says view fully paid, but you can't, you are seeing these, they haven't finished, they still have got the balances. So you click the view fully paid. This is a toggle button. It will show you that those who have paid will be listed here. You can clear them off. Then if you want to go back to those ones who haven't paid from here, yes, then you can, if they want to update, they are paying slowly, slow but sure. You can simply come and update the amount they have brought from here. Yes, you do your record, then you confirm the payment. It means it will be updated. If it's a full amount, they'll be moved to the fully paid. Then you can delete them at once, since after payments over time, it's like you won't need those transactions again. So you also have got the expense page. This one is showing you the total expenses that a pharmacy is incurring. So whatever, if the users somehow using the money from the sales, they can simply record here. This page is tied to the admin dashboard, where the admin over a month can see how much has been spent on expenses in the how much they make, so it will give you that evaluation automatically. So we'll look at how it is displayed in the dashboard. So you can enter lunch and everything, they will be displayed from here. Yes, and we can look at the sales report. So this page shows you all the transactions that you've made, regardless of which date. Unlike the today's transactions were just 24 hours, but this one will show you everything. So this is your report. If you want, you can download it and so on. You can also put data within specific dates. You can put that on a specific date. You can put data of a single transaction. Everything can be done from here. Then you've got the sales trend. The sales trend shows you how business is moving. You can do it weekly, monthly, or yearly. To show you that graph. At what point do you have business, so you can use it for analyzing the trends in your business. Yes, then you've got the add patient. In case you have got patients who are tied to your pharmacy, or maybe they are usual customers, or maybe you want to record a certain pattern of treatment history, so you can put them here for easily to easily remember. Yes, especially the old age, they can forget things. You can just record them from here. In case they forget, they come back, you remind them, okay, we're here, and so on. And then yes, I think I've gone through the major ones. This side, on the sidebar, we also have got the supplier. You can add your supplier here. For instance, you say Sharina, you can add them here, add the details. Then you can be doing some orders from here. So let's say Sharina was here, you could have just picked um, that company here or supplier. Then you add the products that you want to get from them. Yeah, yes. After finishing, you send an email to Sharina automatically. Then they'll bring the products. This is how the supplier and the purchases orders are working. So go to the add product. The top pharmacy is our pharmacy top, so they're the same thing. Yes. Then now we can go to the customer service. So the customer service is displaying clients, not from the pharmacy. Remember, we have got this POS is not just a a one tenant POS, so it's a multi tenant. So a lot of people are using it. Then you have got brand branches. So if you're managing a lot of branches in different locations, yeah, it's a very suitable POS for you. Yes. So what is happening is that if a person uh, subscribed to your branch, they'll be shown here. So it's easy to send them newsletters, notifications about the products in stock, and so on, that you can would want your clients to know what you have, and how you want to communicate with the customers that are connected to the application. So I'll, I'll go to the I'll go to the application. This is the application that they can use, so they can browse all your products. Although there are some controls and restrictions. So let me look at this function. So remember, this person is subscribed. This is why it's showing subscribed here. So if the person is unsubscribed, you don't show. So this is what is happening. Now I need you to show you what is happening in the beginning. When logging in, a person download this application. When logging in, they'll put their details. They've created their account and they put their details. Now here is what is going to happen. They will have to choose if they want to view your pharmacy. All the pharmacies that are attached to this POS and they are being managed by this application will be listed from here. So they will have to choose if they want to view your pharmacy. They will simply say, okay, I want to view Pharmanova. Then which branch of Pharmanova? So it's obvious they will choose something that is near them, depending with the location where they are. So they will be like, no, since I'm near here, let me see what they have. So I'll choose, these are the two branches of Pharmanova I did add. So, okay, they'll say, okay, I'm in Lusaka. Let me see what Pharmanova that is in Lusaka have. So it won't display any other data of your pharmacy apart from that branch alone. So here they log in. These are the products that are in Pharmanova. Now we need to look at now we have to connect with the online management now. Let's go back to our dashboard. This one here. So this one is the masterpiece for for this application. Everything that is being viewed here is being controlled from here. It's not just showing because I was logged out. Let me just log in again. Okay. So this is how it is. It shows. It will show you. Let's look at the prescription first. Here you've got a person can add can upload a prescription. They can easily upload their prescription. Network, okay. So they can upload the prescription from here. When they upload, you on your management here, your users will be able to see their prescriptions from here. They will view it, and of course the customer will add details. You contact the customer, you supply them with the medication. Then they can also add send the lab results. They will send from here. You view lab results. There is a help button here. There's a help. They can send messages through the help. You'll be able to view them from here. These are the messages you're receiving. Maybe they're doing inquiries and so on. You'll be able to view from here. Then you've got the products, all the products that are in your farmer stock that we talked about that side are being listed in your online management, because not all products that you have in your pharmacy will be listed on your application. So there's a there's need for control. So as you can see, the products that are written go online, meaning especially this we recently added them, so they can't they can't show automatically, not until you push them to go online. This is what you have. So this one, like Amoxil 250, it is online. You can do take offline if you don't want it to be online. So that's what is happening in the online management. You can do bulk online, mark. You push them online. You can mark everything, push online, or you can push go online one by one. But of course, you need to update the pictures here. Just upload the pictures. This takes you to the files. Then you update your picture. Update the picture that you capture in your pharmacy. The pictures, just do it unique. You can download pictures, then you update it, push it online, it will show here. So these I added pictures, this is what I showed. Then these I didn't add. Once you updated the pictures, they'll come and show from here. Yes, so this is how products are being browsed by a customer. So they can add to cart whatever they want from a pharmacy. Here is your cart. They'll do a transaction from here. Then after doing the transaction, there's a platform at the end. They'll upload proof of payment, so you'll be able to view from your online management to say, okay, there's a person who has purchased our products and they've 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 actually paid. All you do is there's a delivery service here. If you want to run this, it's easy since the customers are browsing online. So it's important. Maybe you can add this feature. You deliver the products to the clients. Yes. Bank details, your bank details are provided from here. The customer's details will be shown from here. So this is a customer or a client viewing. Your bank details, they are being added from the admin dashboard, which will be our last part. These are bank details. They are mobile, and your bank details will be shown from here. So a client will be able to pick the details. They do their transactions. They add a POP, and that's it. So what other things they can find? Pharmacist. You list your pharmacist from here. Of course, you do it from the dashboard. You can't just list everyone. You do it from the dashboard. Your pharmacist will be listed here. You push them online. So if they want to contact a pharmacist, they easily come here, tag on a pharmacist, then they do inquiries or anything they want to talk to a pharmacist about. These are our categories. So the categories will display in that manner. Yes, when you change categories, if you want to view medicine, cosmetics alone, you want to view aggravate alone, this is what is happening. So there are other features like offer. In case you want to make an offer, products you want to reduce them um, maybe it's sometimes find that many products are expiring, have got short expiry, so you can reduce the prices. Then you set an offer here, so you can reduce. If this azithromycin is 15 kwacha, for instance, you can make it to be maybe 5 kwacha. So those products will appear on the offer list so that they can easily move out. This is the other function. What else do we have here? So that's it. Maybe the last one is that you can change branches from here. So this is our Osaka. We are viewing, since you're already in Farmanova, you can't view another pharmacy, different pharmacy from this one. So you switch to Kawe branch, for instance. Yes. So, but if a client wants to view a different pharmacy, they'll just have to log out. When logging in, they set the pharmacy they want to, or the pharmacy of their preference. This is it about the maybe the last one. So here when you are sending customers notifications, reminders, or anything like that, they will be displayed from here. Remember, you've got the ability to do that from the on the help page here. You can write anything that you want to tell customers, then they'll be able to view from here, from the notifications here, except that there's nothing that is written. This is the application. Now let's look at the master control, which is our our admin dashboard. So this is our admin dashboard. It's giving you an overview of how pharmacies are running. So what functions do we have here? You can add a logo. This logo that is displaying on the application specifically, this one here, is being added in the master control by the admin. So you add the logo from here. You can view your total sales of all the branches. Everything is being from here. I mean, it's being run from here or seen from here. This is the overview. Then okay, I need to log in. Let me just log in. So dashboard, I mean the admin usually logs out because you don't want someone to stay for long, because it's controlling everything, so it can't stay idle. Now we have got the staff management. The staff management has got this is where you register your staff. Those you've brought in, you register your staff. If you want them to go online on the application, you push them online. Remember, this is DACA. DACA is online in the application. The find pharmacist. DACA is online because here it's showing DACA has been pushed to go live. So all the pharmacies that you want them to go live, they will appear there. Then you can make some restrictions. Not everyone has to add products. Not everyone can remove. Not everyone can have certain controls, because you don't want to have this POS for nothing. So you do your access control. If you want the pharmacist not to add products, you limit them. You just click disallow. You deny that access. If you want to allow, you allow that access to that person. So this is what is happening with staff. Then you have got the setup management. Under setup management, this is where you add a branch. You've brought in a different branch on a different location, so you add here details of the branch. You make a unique code for that branch. This unique code is one will be attached to the invoice, will be appearing on the invoice as part of the invoice number. Then you've got the bank details that I talked about on the client side. Remember, you add from here the mobiles. They'll display on the application for people to use when making online orders. Then your branches will be displayed from here. This is the setup, the system setup where you're adding branch. Then you can also do branch per branch management. So you can open your branch. You can overview everything that is happening in that branch. You see the sales, the expenses I talked about. Remember, this is your net profit, except that maybe we didn't remove for orders, but there is that since when you are adding products, there is an order price that you are putting there, so that provision is there. Yes, and this is your current stock. This is what you've sold so far. So this is the total stock. We can just make add these two. They'll give you what you had, so it has to be correct and so on. Yes, so you can look at other like Malay buys and so on. It's more like you're overviewing everything at a central point. Yes. Mm. This is these are transactions. Then these are your users here listed, the pharmacist and the pharmacy technologist, everyone who is listed in the pharmacy will be shown here. So this is about our POS system that has got an application attached to it. Yes, so this is a very, very powerful tool that you can use to control your pharmacy. You can use to grow your business. So this is it. Especially this here will help you to sell out products. So you don't just have to depend on the clients who are walking in or the passerbys. They can use your application. So it's easy. You can give those clients who you have got specific clients that would want your products. Uh, yeah, and of course there will be the application will be advertised, so it is an added advantage to a pharmacy because other pharmacies will be advertising the application, then even the admins alone, we are putting up an advert for the application, so people can get to know it. And if your pharmacy is under this POS system, it will have an advantage because it's easy for customers to get your products. Yes, so this is about the application and the POS. Thank you for watching.